This video shows an incredibly fast way to process all of your monthly finance reserve statements and post the needed entry to your DMS. In this example, our DMS is CDK and it is a Toyota dealership. First step is to download your posted deals for the month from an RPG report as shown here. Now we will import the deal file that we downloaded from the DMS. Simply click on the Import Deals button. We are now ready to process a reserve statement. To begin, I will open the Daily Summary Balance Report, and as you can see, we only have statement balances that I have previously input into the database. There is no information on setup differences, chargebacks, or any miscellaneous adjustments such as bank fees, product chargebacks, etc. When we have processed all of the statements, this summarized information will be shown and the balance column must equal 0 to ensure that our debits and credits to be posted are in balance. If we can obtain the statement from the bank in an electronic format and the statement contains the VIN information, we should be able to import the payment information to the database, greatly speeding up the process. The statement that has hundreds of payments can be uploaded in seconds. We will see an example of that with the Toyota statement shortly. First, I want to show you how to process a statement manually. The Wells Fargo statement may have payments, chargebacks, gap refunds, etc. Now I'm ready to input the payment information. Since the statement does have the VIN information on it, the best way to search is by the VIN. But you can also search by the customer's name if needed. Simply click on the Record Amounts Received VIN button and type in the VIN information. After entering the VIN, hit Enter and it will bring up the customer information. The cursor will be in the Amount Received field and enter the amount and hit Enter. The cursor will go to the Requery Form button. Hit Enter so you can enter the VIN for the remaining payments. After we have entered all of our payments, we can review the JV summary to see if we are in balance. Note, in this case, we are out of balance. The statement didn't have any chargebacks, but it did have some gap refunds. So, we are going to enter those as a miscellaneous adjustment. Simply click on Enter Miscellaneous Adjustments. Enter the bank, the amount that is coming out of your statement for the gap refunds, a control number where you want it posted to, and a description. Close the form. And now we are going to review the JV summary and note that the balance for Wells Fargo is 0. Next up, we are going to process the Toyota statement. Since the statement has the VIN information and is downloaded from their website, we can process the payments by uploading them into the database. We are going to go into a Power Query-based Excel file that will extract all of the payments. Click Refresh All, and momentarily all the payments on the statement will be pulled into this spreadsheet, which we can now import into the database. The Excel file will also extract out all of our chargeback information and any other item detail. Our statement summary shows payments, chargebacks, other items, and the statement total. Now that we have extracted all the payment data from the Toyota statement, we simply click on the Import Reserve Statement to Post button. Now we are going to review the payments that we extracted from the statement and compare them to the records in the database, and we are mainly verifying that the banks are the same. Sometimes the bank shown in CDK is not the same bank who actually funded the deal. If this occurs, you simply search for the customer as if you're manually entering the payments and type in the correct bank. Finally, before we upload the payments, we want to see if there are any payments on the statement that are not in the database. This occurs when the dealership did not post the deal but the bank paid the reserve. Perhaps a deal did not meet the dealership's requirements to post a deal, such as missing down payments, missing stips, etc., or the deal fell through and you expect to be charged back for this payment on the next reserve statement. When this occurs, you will enter the payment as a miscellaneous adjustment. Once you are comfortable that everything looks good, click on the Process Reserve Statement to Post button. You are warned that you're making changes to the database as a safety measure. Click OK to proceed. At this point, all of the Toyota payments have been matched up to the receivables and setup differences have been calculated. Now that we have posted all of those Toyota payments, we can see in the daily summary that we have set up different amounts and the receivables to credit column has amounts, but we are not in balance. This is because we have not processed chargebacks yet, nor have we input information for any miscellaneous adjustments. We will process those now in the same manners as we did with the Wells Fargo statement. If you have many chargebacks and many miscellaneous adjustments, you can import them into the database in the same manner as we imported payments, but I'm not going to show that in this video. This statement has some chargebacks, so we click on the Find Chargeback VIN button. We will enter the VIN information and hit Enter. Verify that the customer pulled up is the correct customer. Then enter 2 in the chargeback code field. Hit Enter. Then enter the amount of the chargeback. Hit enter, input the date of the chargeback. Hit enter. We are now on the new search button. Hit enter to search for the next chargeback record. Once you've entered all of your chargebacks, click Close Form. The Toyota statement has miscellaneous adjustments. So we're going to click on the Enter Miscellaneous Adjustments button, type in the bank, the amount control, and a description. Click Close Form when you're done. Now that we have entered Toyota's chargebacks and miscellaneous adjustments, we can see that our balance is now 0 for this bank. Now go and complete the rest of our statements in the same manner as we have for our Wells Fargo and Toyota statements. Once you have completed all your statements, you can print out the JV summary balance for your records. Now that we are done with all of our statements, the real magic begins. Simply click on the Create PowerPost JV button and a Power Query-based Excel file will open automatically and create a PowerPost entry that will post all entries for all of the banks in one entry without any key punching. As you can see in the JV Summary and PP Template tabs, no information is currently showing. Simply click on Data, refresh all, and all of the information will be completed. We will now look at the PowerPost entry that was automatically created. As we scroll down, we will see all of the receivables being credited, setup differences being recorded, chargebacks being recorded, and any miscellaneous adjustments. Almost 400 rows of entries are ready to post. Just copy and paste the PowerPost entry and you're completely done processing and posting all of your reserved statement entries for the month.